Last year, on June 22, 2024, Travis Kelce made headlines once again as he returned to London's iconic Wembley Stadium for his second consecutive night, supporting his girlfriend Taylor Swift during her record-breaking Eras tours. And what unfolded that weekend would become one of the most talked-about celebrity moments of the entire year. The Kansas City Chiefs tight end, who was 34 at the time, had already captured hearts the night before when he was spotted hanging out with Prince William and his children during the first London show. But Saturday's appearance would prove to be equally memorable for entirely different reasons. As fans gathered outside the venue hours before the show, Travis was photographed walking through the stadium's entrance with his characteristic shy smile, wearing a crisp white short-sleeved button-up shirt paired with a backwards cap and sunglasses. That couldn't quite hide his obvious excitement about watching his superstar girlfriend perform once more. What made this particular entrance so endearing was how genuinely bashful he appeared, despite being an NFL superstar himself, waving awkwardly at fans who had gathered to catch a glimpse of the power couple, and you could see in his body language that he was still adjusting to this level of attention from Swifties around the world. Walking alongside him were his brother Jason Kelce and sister-in-law Kylie Kelce, who were experiencing their very first Eras Tour concert after months of hearing about Taylor's incredible performances from Travis, and the family dynamic added another layer of sweetness to the entire scene as they made their way through the crowd. Additional footage from that day captured a particularly amusing moment when an enthusiastic fan attempted to toss a friendship bracelet in Travis's direction, missing completely but still managing to make the NFL star chuckle and wave back at the crowd with that same endearing awkwardness that had become part of his charm. The previous night had already set the bar incredibly high for romantic gestures when Travis and Taylor had shared a moment that would be replayed millions of times across social media platforms. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that button because we're diving deep into all the details that made this weekend so special. During Friday's performance of Lover from Taylor's 2019 album, cameras caught Travis pointing directly at his girlfriend on stage as she sang the lyrics, "Oh, you're my, and then pointing back at himself in a gesture so genuine and heartfelt that it made even the most skeptical observers believe in their love story. The footage showed him singing along to other parts of the song, dancing with uninhibited joy, and even throwing waves at the crowd, proving that despite his initial shyness, he was completely comfortable showing his support for Taylor in front of thousands of fans. Taylor herself seemed to acknowledge his presence during her performance of So High School from the Tortured Poets Department, making subtle nods that only those paying close attention would catch, and these small moments of connection between the couple became the highlight of both shows for many attendees. After that first London show on Friday, Taylor made their relationship Instagram official in the most spectacular way possible, posting an epic backstage selfie that featured not only herself and Travis, but also Prince William, Prince George, and Princess Charlotte, creating a photograph that would become one of the most liked posts in her social media history. The caption read, "Happy BDE, M8. London shows are off to a splendid start at Princey and Prince of Foss, acknowledging Prince William's 42nd birthday on June 21st, while also celebrating the incredible success of her London shows and the unexpected royal connection that had developed. Saturday's show brought its own collection of A-list celebrities, with Tom Cruise, Mila Kunis, Ashton Kutcher, and Greta Gerwig among the notable faces in the crowd, proving that the Eras Tour had become the hottest ticket in entertainment and a must-see event for Hollywood's biggest stars. The weekend marked several significant firsts, including Jason and Kylie Kelce's inaugural Eras Tour experience as they made their way into the VIP section at Wembley Stadium on Friday night. Finally, understanding what all the fuss was about after months of hearing Travis rave about Taylor's performances, for Travis, this London weekend represented just another chapter in his growing collection of Eras Tour appearances. Having previously traveled to support Taylor during shows in South America, Australia, France, and Missouri, demonstrating a level of commitment that spoke volumes about the seriousness of their relationship, the reciprocal nature of their support had been evident throughout the 2-0 to 3-4 NFL season when Taylor became a regular fixture at Chiefs games, cheering on Travis and his teammates all the way to their Super Bowl victory in February 2024, creating a modern love story that captivated sports and music fans alike. What made Travis's behavior during these London shows particularly endearing was the contrast between his confident demeanor on the football field and his almost teenage-like nervousness when it came to being in the spotlight as Taylor Swift's boyfriend. And this vulnerability only made fans love him more. The way he carried himself through the crowds, simultaneously trying to be gracious to fans while also maintaining some semblance of privacy, showcased a man who was still learning to navigate the unique pressures that come with dating one of the world's biggest pop stars. His fashion choices during the weekend, from the casual white shirt and backwards cap to the ever-present sunglasses, seemed calculated to strike a balance between looking put together for the cameras while also maintaining his laid-back, approachable persona that had made him such a beloved figure in the NFL. The friendship bracelets, dancing, and genuine joy he displayed throughout both shows proved that his feelings for Taylor were authentic and that he was willing to step outside his comfort zone to support her career, even when it meant being photographed and analyzed by millions of people around the world. The media coverage surrounding that weekend was absolutely unprecedented, with photographers and journalists from around the world documenting every moment of Travis's movements. From his arrival at the stadium to his interactions with fans, and even his subtle reactions during Taylor's most emotional songs, creating a level of scrutiny that would have overwhelmed many people, but seemed to only make Travis more determined to show his unwavering support. Social media exploded with fan theories about the couple's body language, analyzing every glance, every smile, and every gesture for clues about the depth of their relationship. And the consensus was overwhelmingly positive as people began to see Travis not just as a football player dating a pop star, but as a genuinely caring partner who was willing to step into an entirely different world for love. The economic impact of their relationship was also becoming increasingly apparent, with Travis's jersey sales skyrocketing among Taylor's fan base and concert merchandise featuring subtle nods to their romance flying off the shelves, proving that their love story had transcended entertainment to become a cultural and commercial phenomenon. Behind the scenes, sources close to the couple revealed that Travis had been nervous about the London shows, specifically because of the international attention they would attract, knowing that European media would be even more intense in their coverage than what he had experienced in the United States. But Taylor's encouragement and the warm reception from British fans had helped ease his anxiety throughout the weekend. The choice to bring Jason and Kylie along for their first Eras Tour experience was reportedly Travis's idea, wanting to share this important part of his life with family members, who had been skeptical about the relationship's longevity but were quickly won over by witnessing Taylor's professionalism and genuine affection for their brother firsthand. Before we wrap up this incredible story, make sure you're subscribed because we'll be covering more amazing moments from Travis and Taylor's relationship journey. And trust me, you won't want to miss what happens next. Looking back at that June weekend in London, it's clear that those 2 nights at Wembley Stadium represented a turning point in how the public perceived Travis and Taylor's relationship, transforming them from a curiosity into a genuine power couple that everyone wanted to root for, and the shy, confused, yet utterly smitten Travis Kelce who walked through those stadium doors became an integral part of one of the most captivating love stories in recent memory, setting the stage for what would become one of the most followed celebrity relationships of the decade.